Talking of Donald Trump, from casinos to hotels to office blocks, the name Trump, of course, plastered on many prime businesses. But an Israeli settlement named after the US president as a thank you for his backing in a territorial dispute is looking much less resplendent these days. Paula Sleer went to take a look.
What does President Trump love more than seeing his name in golden letters on a big sign? Well, praise and recognition, one would say. And here in northern Israel, he's got both. Trump Heights in the middle of nowhere. A thank you from Benjamin Netanyahu to his American buddy for doing what most in the international community would not, recognize this area, the Golan Heights, as part of Israel.
You've been an incredible friend for Israel, and you've done extraordinary things for the Jewish state, for which we are eternally grateful.
Too much fanfare and celebrations, you might imagine an idyllic place. But the first thing you see is the settlement gate, which doesn't close completely. And there's a gap here through which I can just enter. A bit jarring, isn't it? And then you find this, no boulevard or fancy entrance leading into the village. Instead, a path overgrown with weeds and piles of stone. A far cry from what you'd expect the entrance into Trump Heights would look like. When you think the place might be given a second chance, you see this. This building used to be the communal center for the original village, Bruchim, and now it's empty. Although there's been a fancy name change, the new settlement has failed to attract many residents. Today, less than a dozen live here. And right now, no one seems to be home. Hello? Hello? Is anyone home? Hello? Israel captured this territory from Syria during the 1967 Six-Day War and later annexed it in 1981. Now, most of the international community considers that annexation illegal and does not consider the Golan Heights as part of Israel. Locals don't take it seriously either.
I think it's not a good location. It's very hot. It's a neglected area. And I simply don't know why people go to live there.
For us, it's a joke. So we came to this place only to see it because we think it's ridiculous.
I don't think it's the right place, and I don't think that in any place in Israel is the right way to put this name. This is an American issue, and we didn't have to interfere in Israel.
The Israeli government says plans are underway to eventually house 300 families here. But in the year since Trump Heights has been inaugurated, nothing's been done. Maybe it doesn't even matter. The honor's been bestowed. The facts are marginal. After all, we live in an era of fake news, as President Trump likes to say. Paula Sleer, RT, Trump Heights, Northern Israel.